Shit, are we live? Psych. Hey guys, it's your self-proclaimed collector of the year, King of the Golden State. Just chilling out. It's a late Monday night. Really don't have any hauls I want to throw out to you guys. Just some of my thoughts. Just sitting back and, just chilling out. Really nothing going on. So, figure I have a cold beer and my thoughts. And, just really not doing anything today. I might read a book or two, but I had this thought, and maybe you guys should share this thought with me. I was watching Captain America: Civil War, and the the whole proverbial Stan Lee scene popped up, and it made me really think about beer makes you think. You have too many, you're gonna think too much. The Stan Lee scene popped up. It made me think about Stan Lee's autograph. I saw it somewhere earlier today where someone had a clean Stan Lee autograph, like a real clean one, really nice, and it really made me think. Like nowadays, you look at his autograph. He is getting older. Granted, he is getting older, and he. His signature is not looking as great. I'm not trying to complain. Like the signatures I've gotten from Stan Lee over the years are great. Even the ones, that are kind of smeared together, I'm fine with. But I saw one on a website where they were selling an Avengers #1, and it's signed by Stan Lee. And his signature on it was so crunched together, it was almost unrecognizable. But it counted. It was a Stan Lee signature. So I was kind of like, all right, that's great. But I don't know if I feel content with actually having that kind of signature on an Avengers #1. Slabbed. It's slabbed, it's certified, it's fine. But it's just, do you feel fine about it? I remember, like, when I first started collecting comic books, and I met Stan Lee before the whole big boom of people standing in line for Stan Lee's autograph happened. I wasn't like the first one, let's just put it like that. But earlier on, his signature was so clean and so clear, it was like you could easily read it and recognize it. Nowadays, it's obvious. If you stood in the Stan Lee line, you're kind of like, holy shit, his signature is decent. It's not bad. But you kind of wonder what the worth is of a signature sometimes when it comes to, when it comes to Stan Lee, for example. Like Jack Kirby, God rest his soul, you see his signature and it's beautiful. Even to his last days when he died, it was just a beautiful signature. Stan Lee, I think he's 94 years old, and he has gotten to that point where his signature is so crunched together, it's almost illegible. Don't get me wrong, he's 94 years old. Of course, everyone's signature is not going to look the same, but I've seen people buy things with the signature so crunched together, at his current age, and I'm kind of like, really? Like, I got some books from Stan Lee's, from autograph Stan Lee books where it's clean. Like, I regret as a kid, I was a stupid kid, giving away or selling it was a reprinted X-Men #1, and it was signed by Stan Lee. It was the first time I met Stan Lee. I had him sign it, and I had it, but I sold it or gave it away or something like that. I just didn't care, because it was like, who's Stan Lee? Whatever. Now I regret that, because I think back to it, it was a really, really clean Stan Lee signature. And nowadays, I got two books I know are pretty decent Stan Lee signatures, and one that's one I bought, which is decent. It's not terrible. It's like a Fantastic Four #1 I got signed by Stan Lee. It's good. It's not great. I'm pleased with it. Of course he stopped signing after last year. He's done. But if you ever think about it when you're standing in line, what is Stan Lee's signature worth? As far as say 20 years ago or 15 years ago, his signature is so clean, it looks presentable to the point where it's worth, has that look of worth to it, a value to it, a higher value, compared to now, where his signature is probably worth the money you paid for it. And that's not a terrible thing, but I mean, it just makes you think about it a little bit. It's like, I don't know, I just feel like rotating thought here for you guys, you know, because it's Monday, I got nothing going on, and I'm just chilling out, having a brew, and, you know, just sitting and collecting my thoughts. So I was thinking about the whole Stan Lee thing. So you had Stan Lee before and Stan Lee now. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm glad to have him still around, you know, on this planet. But it's kind of, you know, I just hope to not, have the new con season come around and find out that Stan Lee has been brought back to sign more books and go on a smaller tour, you know, just like around the country or something like that. Just sort of like an encore type of tour. It would suck because his signature would probably be a lot worse than it is currently. But that's my thoughts, guys. Tell me what you guys think. I'm just rambling off. I got nothing else going on today. I just watched Clemson beat up Alabama. So if there's any Alabama fans out there, I'm sorry. I don't care. Clemson fans, I'm happy because I'm glad to see Alabama lose. But that's it, guys. Tell me if you guys like what you like to hear. You like to comment on it a little bit. Comment below. Give me a like. You know, no shame in giving me a like. You know, I'm sure there's people out there who want to give me a dislike. I'm bigger than you, so please do it. Don't. But, yeah, and if you haven't subscribed and you just happen to find this channel by accident, please go ahead and subscribe. You know, it's, like I said, it's a self-proclaimed collector of the year, king of the Golden State. My collection is bigger than yours. All right.